done with just all-in feeding Diggy. They kind of want to make this Diggy do more than just die.
Yeah, the first time Omega went with the Diggy, they played a little bit safer. They didn't go for the feeding route, it won. And then when they went for the feeding route Diggy against Aura.
You're built like, you're built like a normal Diggy, but you kind of want to make your deaths a last resort. Because again, Diggy's kit is pretty good. Diggy's kit is alright. Now Renzio jumping in, making sure that KLVJ has good space. And Tomas trying to blast it out. That's going to be the real manipulation right after the darkening, and hold up! That's gonna be a steal. Hajizi secures the turtle for Omega.
KLVJ was able to get his retribution off, but at the end of the day, Kurt TZ, just with the real world manipulation, able to secure the turtle.
Exactly just that, man. Once bitten, twice shy. They have to be aggressive. They have to force Hayes to play feeding Diggy so that Hajizi doesn't have an easy go into the late game. But hold up, Kelra forced to use the flowing blood. But they do know now that Toshi doesn't have a Zaman Force. They can count on this. Chaknu. Oh, I have yet to feel Chaknu in this game. 3 minutes in.
Yeah, he's just been doing the role player job of Anestas, which is just heal up. So if anyone gets low, if anyone just came to the heat of the action, come in here. Gonna be like the I'm a hospital. That's what Chapno is. But now with the turtle spawning into the bottom lane, Omega and both Execration are putting a lot of more focus there. Kelra's presence here in this fight could be big. So Omega, of course, understandably are being aggressive against this Alice.
Yep, and again, much fights. That's the case here.
It's a tale of two supports, and then the support picks determine how the team plays. Interesting.
Yep. Oh, he's getting blasted here. Etumax raining a few down. Kelra misses the kill. Here comes the real world manipulation. Plus the Zaman Force keeping them at the tail end of the no-no zone. They get another one. First blood drawn out here by Curtizi.
And I think this is how Omega is going to be a very welcome presence for Omega and a threatening one for Execration.
Yeah, it's exactly the kind of pressure they need. Kenji's going to force Execration to answer back, force these weird, odd, out-of-time rotations so that the four-man coalition of Omega can actually deal damage again off of those hoot hoot, look at me, I'm so soft, I'm just a Diggy plays by Hayes. Now here, see, look at this, it's this kind of rotation that Omega is counting on.
Yeah, KLVJ Renzio distracted. Turtle won't be spawning for another 65 seconds, but Omega can make the most out of this in other parts of the map, and they did. They get to break the first turret in the bottom lane. Execration, though, answer back at top.
Yep, so it's a trade so far, but just the same. Oh, Hajizi is not going to waste any time, man. He has a dinner after this. Look at this. They're taking this turret. Tier 2, man. Tier 2.
So, yeah, trade, but Omega mid lane turret, which will make that turtle take much easier for OMG.
Yep, do note, Renzio, he's great at team fights. You have the Raging Sandstorm to come in, and you can bait people out while you use Quick Sand Guard. So this whole isolation play by Kenji is going great for Omega. Etomax caught out by a reverse time, getting blasted by auto alarm bombs, forcing out the Brilliance. And that's already almost one out of commission. Etomax is not in full shape, goes for the recall home. And that's going to be, this mid lane turret. I'm afraid for Execration, man.
Yeah.
Because Toshi's following up. Oh, they're also in prime position for the turtle.
Yeah, key item pickup though recently for Hayes just picked up the Courage Mask. Could be big here for Omega in this fight.
Here we go. Renzio jumping in, gets blasted by Hajizi.
Oh,
Curtizi, part 2, taking the turtle. Kelra goes down, Hajizi blasts him, and they want more. Etomax here doesn't have the Brilliance, gets taken out, and Kenji looking low, he survives. That's 2 members left, and KLVJ is so close to dying. Chaknu says, I got you, man. Let's get out of here.
2 out of 3 turtles in this game.
What you can do. It doesn't even have to go completely to Hajizi. Hajizi's just coasting.
Yeah, and with Hajizi picking up the Berserker's Fury, that's a lot of damage. Ice Queen 1, key item pickup now again for Omega. However, Execration picked up the Courage Mask for themselves as well. They don't have a lot of heroes though, other than the Granger, who really relies, well, Granger doesn't really rely too much on basic attacks.
Enabled
though. He is enabled by it.
Yep. Oh! Reggie Sandstorm by Renzio, but they answer back with the real world manipulation. Hajizi finishes the job. Chaknu goes down. That's 2 for none. And this turret is gonna be next in line. And Execration's not even comfortable in their own side of the map.
Yeah, Kenji's gonna start to aggressively cut lanes, even with members of Execration there. This is what the Uranus brings to the table once he's got enough items, and especially since he has Vengeance on him, he'll be able to sustain a lot of damage as well as dish out a little bit of magic damage for himself. He just picked up an Oracle.
All right. So far, Execration, this whole early game plan is not in the picture anymore. We are in the mid game, 8 minutes, 45 seconds in. This is the last.
Because of how their laning went, it's going to be an immediate sacrifice for either of these two if they go in. They might be able to sustain it, but because of the 7k gold lead that Omega has, if they decide to initiate, take a fight, force out a time's journey, and then someone else goes in, one of them or both of them are going to go down, and it's going to be up to KLVJ and Itomax to follow up with damage.
Yep, and between those two, Reptar, I agree with you completely. Between those two, I'd say it's more Renzio. Renzio has an immediate impact. Right now, Keller is just not ready. Etomax gets caught out. There's the real world manipulation.
Brilliant.
And Etomax survives. And as well, the rest of Execration. It was so close.
Yeah, so close though. Could have been really bad, but a brilliant escape there by Itomax. Straight for the turret here. Gonna give a little bit more favored wave momentum for them, wave control, because that Lord is spawning in 20, and I don't see Execration being able to make a play to completely turn this game around unless it's a steal and they don't lose too much. If KLVJ can survive, if only one goes down on the side of Execration and they get to steal the Lord, that's gonna be what they can do to come back with this. But then it's so risky. Look at that. Omega, with the lead that they have here, this won't be a long take for the Lord. Again, the members of Omega, especially the key ones, are pretty low. Hayes is going to be forced to go back. Kurt even. Oh, Execration might have just found an opening.
Hold up! Real world manipulation!
Oh, the
rope-a-dope is real! Omega comes back even stronger. There's the brilliance by Etomax, but a few balls thrown out by Hajizi, and the final one, triple kill on the Bruno. Ladies and gentlemen, Execration got played. That was so close. I could have sworn that they were gonna get one, but even Kiel goes as well. It's Renzio, the only member left. Reptar, they might not even have to go for the Lord.
Oh, he's trying to survive. Quicksand guard. Yeah, they might not even need it. They can just go ahead for the space.
Oh, Chakno and Kelra, are they enough to defend? That is the question. They're going to try to clear the minion waves here. It's a few hits onto Kenji. Bottom tier 3 turret, the inhibitor goes down as well. Okay, they might still need to go Lord here.
Yeah, they're gonna play it safe.
Yep.
They don't have to force the issue. The tools to make a comeback to this is absolutely crazy. If yesterday we saw a dominant World Championship-esque brand esports, now we're seeing an Omega esports that's more reminiscent of how they played and what they were known for in Season 6.
This is the Omega that we've known to make the upper bracket at M2. Now they're gonna blast at this inhibitor turret up top. Lord whacking away at the waves at the heroes. In comes Renzio into the back line, but they do pull the Time's Judgment. KLVJ, Chaknu, all of them are just falling slowly to this onslaught. The siege is over. Omega Esports sweeps Execration.
2-0 and a 16-0 kill.